Now, between some people I know, some people where I come from, some people around the world even, I'm going to explain to you guys what scares me the most about modern dating for all of you. It's the fact that there's so many people, bro, that are damaged, that are moving the wrong way, in the wrong direction. Just living it up, just having a good time, just living it up. And more people are falling into that frame because they feel left out if they don't. They think the answer is to go into that world where a lot of people are going. Bro, there's more women than ever that's going in that direction. And there's more men than ever are starting to follow in that direction where the women are going in when you're the one that has to lead the dance in the first place. Let them go and do whatever they want to do, bro. Let these women out here ruin themselves. Let these women out here damage themselves to the point of no return. Literally let it happen. You just got to keep going in the right direction. You just have to keep going the right way, and you will get what you deserve. I promise you that. But you're never going to get what you deserve if you fall into that frame of all the activities that's going on in this modern world. I know people where I come from, bro, and they're damaging themselves every single day because they think the answer is to just chase these women and chase after them and force to try to make something happen and drink more alcohol and put themselves in positions like that when you're just making a fool of yourself. You're not becoming a better man. You're falling into the frame of these fun times that younger women today want to have. That's the only thing you're doing. And this is what scares me the most about dating and the future of dating in this current world. Almost nobody has the courage and the balls to just stick it through. Be and live the life they want to live. You don't have to do anything specific. It's not like you just have to slug it out in the gym, although I recommend being fit to a degree. You don't got to be perfectly fit. You really don't. You could play a sport. You don't have to look chiseled to stone. Like, you could just stay active, eat good. But it's about staying on track. It's about doing the things you genuinely want to do and let everyone else damage themselves. There's no love. There's no real genuine love where there's damage. Damage is damage. And you have to truly love yourself and the life you're living before you can love anybody else. And that is a fact. So you guys have to be mindful of all this stuff. And I say this because I just see so many people, even where I come from, bro, people I don't even know across the world, but mainly where I come from, I just see the mistakes that's being made, and bro, they're gonna pay a heavy ass price. Some of these people get disciplined for a little bit, and they get in the disciplined routine of showing up to the gym and being in better spirits and being in better health, but something happens, bro, and it's like they can't handle a little bit of mental turmoil. They can't handle a situation with a female where it fell out and they start to just go crazy. Like, as a man, bro, you have to be unbreakable. It doesn't matter what happens. You can't sit around blaming women for what they've done or anything else, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you have to grab your balls and just put yourself in the right position and move forward in the right direction and be unfazed. The longer you do this, the more of a man you become, the higher chances you're going to have significantly of landing on a female who's going to be there, who's going to love you, who's going to respect you, who's going to admire you, who's going to want to build a family with you, and it's going to be nothing short of a blessing. But for everyone to participate in these damaging activities, you ain't gonna see a day in your life of that dream life that deep down every single person wants. Even these women that's running around here, bro, going crazy, that are young nowadays, even they want that life. They're just a little confused. They're in school, they're confused. Everyone's going nuts. And what it does when that happens, when you damage yourself when you're young, it's going to take you an eternity to get yourself correct. And by the time you get yourself correct, you're going to be too old. And this is a pattern, what is happening in life when it used to not be this way. People used to get together at like 15, 16, 17, bro, and stay together. Like, it happens today still, but it's so rare. Like, it's so rare. Like, at hundreds and hundreds and maybe 1,000 people, maybe one couple might do it and pull it off. And they're the happier ones. Because they appreciate each other, they love each other, they're doing things for each other. It all comes down to love at the end of the day. And this is why this world scares me, bro, because people ain't putting themselves in a position to not only love, but be loved. You have to put yourself in that position. Like, bro, there's many women that came after me in my life because I was simply in a position to love and be loved. And I wasn't having it because I know deep down in my soul and in my spirit, these chicks ain't doing the same thing. They're messing around, but they want to come around every now and then and they want to say some things to you and just, you know, and you don't want them. They want you. They want you to be there. They want you, but you don't want them because they're doing damaging activities. They're not ready to commit. They're not ready to commit. They're not. And quite frankly, even if they were, it wouldn't matter anyway because they already done. They done, bruh. It's funny and amazing how fast a female can ruin something and you will never look at her the same ever again. And this is what a true man of value is like. This is what a true man of value does and how he thinks. You don't get these second, third, fourth, 10th chances. You mess up like that, you're showing your true colors. It's the only thing you're doing. You're showing a man of value that you cannot be trusted. You're showing a man of value that you're greedy. So why would these things not show up later on? The truth of the matter is, they would. They would show up later on. And this is what you guys got to be careful of. If you guys ain't getting consistent behavior from a female and she's doing certain things to just make herself better for you, that so you're gonna like her even more, like, bro, get rid of her. Women today are the opposite. They ain't gonna do things that they ain't gonna make little sacrifices to make themselves even more appealing to you. They're gonna do the opposite. They don't think they have to do it because they're all greedy and nonchalant and it's this accept me as I am mentality. I should be able to do this and do that, and it's just not how the world works. It's just not how it works. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's just not how it works. So, this is what scares me about the world and relationships and people today. Like, bro, the whole world ain't like this, but just sometimes it does feel like it, doesn't it? Sometimes it definitely feels like it, even though that's not the truth. Like, deep down, I always knew that's not the truth. Like, there's happy couples out there, bro. Like, there's people doing it right. It just takes two to tango. Because you could be in a perfect position to date somebody, to be in a relationship long-term, date to marry, date to have kids, to be married and to have kids and a family and do it the right way. But if she is not on the same page, or if you're a female and you want those things and you're actually about that life, because there's women who say they want those things, but yet they're messing around. They're in clubs. They're doing this. They're doing that. Girls trips. and all this stuff. And it's just, it is backwards. Y'all ain't putting yourselves in a position to love or be loved. So if you want something and you want to manifest something in your life, you have to put yourself in that position to love and be loved. You're literally ready for the taking, but you're going to be picky. You're going to have standards. Someone can come around and pretend and act like they're that one for you, but it's not. It's not. Because the real one will prove themselves to you. And yes, you do have to prove yourself. Just like I have to prove myself, so don't all of you. You have to prove yourself over time. No one's going to gain your trust overnight. It's going to take consistent weeks up to months to prove yourself consistently every day. No weird shit happening. No dips and bounds. And no. That's not what commitment is. It's never what it was. Y'all have to stop accepting any amount of effery or games, period, bro. And stop falling into the frame of these women. Stop going to the clubs and chasing them around. But a lot of guys around that I know cannot do it. Because they think it's too boring, or, oh, I have to just be a part of everything and damage myself even more and run into women here and there, but then have them screw me over and you're damaged even more. Like, bro, it's not the answer. It takes a big set of balls to actually step back from all that stuff and to purely and authentically live your true life, with or without anybody. It takes a big set of balls. I've been doing it at a young age, bro. I knew what I wanted. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about partying. I don't care about females. I don't care about. I don't care. Because me personally, I just want to care and love one female. That's it. I'm good by myself. And one woman is perfect. I don't need a party. I don't need to sleep around. I don't need to get myself involved in all that kind of stuff. It's one female at the end of the day. And it's been that way a long time ago. It just seems like things nowadays are changing big time and people feel the need to just squeeze out as many sexual partners as possible and then get old and then no one wants you. And it's like, it's the same stupid routines a lot of y'all go through, and it's damaging to all of you. And have fun pair bonding with a partner. Have fun having your innocence and being able to keep attraction with your partner, because it's not going to happen. Because y'all ain't putting yourselves in the right positions to love and be loved. That's what it comes down to. You have to be in position. You have to be ready to be pretty much a husband. You have to pretty much ready to be a wife. You have to be ready to be those things. You can't just tell yourself, I want those things, but you're doing stupid stuff. Only you know what you're doing. You can lie to me. You can lie to yourself. You can't lie to God, and He's going to do what He's going to do to your life through your own actions. It's a lot of games going on today, bro. People want to mess with your mind. Females want to be reaching out, bro, messing with your mind. Like, it's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And they do this because it's a part of their survival. It's a part of their survival needs. They feel the need to do those things because it's about their survival. It's what makes them feel safe. But yet, you don't feel safe even dealing with those types of chicks, do you, bro? You don't feel safe as a man who has a lot on the line to deal with those types on a real note. You don't. And this is why I've explained many times in videos how self-delusion has taken over the world. People's absolutely crazy. They're living double, triple, quadruple lives. I want a family and kids and all this stuff, but yet she's being a little 304 over here. Just because she thinks no one's going to see it. She acts this way to you. She acts this way to you and maybe some others, but then she's going over here being the biggest 304 that's ever been seen. And it's ridiculous. Bro, this stuff actually happens and it's just hilarious. Like, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You feel no shame when you lay your head down at night. I bet you do. Which is why you're damaged. Which is why your eyes go black, because there's no color in those no more because of the dirt you're doing. It's funny and amazing. Bro, like, there's guys out there like that as well. There's guys out there like that as well. And they're the same ones that are chasing these chicks. They're the same ones that they have a failure with some girl and they go off the rails. They start to drink. They start to go crazy. They start to want to be involved in everything. Instead of stepping back and becoming even better, they just progressively get worse and more toxic, and things just start to and that's why there's like anger and tension between men and women today, because everyone's damaging each other, bro. No one can step back, be patient, find the right person, and y'all's both consistently working towards that. Things have just became overly complicated today, and you guys are seeing it unfold as well as I am. This is what scares me the most about modern dating today. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And I'm looking very much forward. I'm very much so looking forward to setting a great example in this world through my own successes, relationship-wise, ambitious-wise, how to really move in this world to wake as many people up as possible, because it's the only thing that's going to save this economy. And you cannot save people who don't want to be saved, because there's all kinds of bloodsuckers out there, bro, who just wants to live that no good for nothing life with absolutely no love, but yet greed and lust and all this stuff. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You want to have love around you consistently 24/7. And if you don't, stay patient. Be that person yourself and stay patient, and don't accept any amount of stupidness that tries to come your way, that tries to get you to flinch, because they ain't what you want. They're just not. They've done things. They've moved certain ways that you don't like. They've become something you don't like. It goes both ways. You don't want it. The amount of females I turned down over the years, it's a lot, bruh. I have high standards. High standards. Like, I'm not messing around. I'm not dealing with chicks that have done all those crazy things, and neither should any of you guys. In fact, I stopped at like 21. And you may have gotten into a talking stage here and there, but you kind of learn who they are and what they're about, and it's like, hell to the no. Hell no. It's just another rerun of another failure. And those are things that you're going to be able to spot out very easily if you put yourself in the right position as a man. You're going to be able to spot it out very easily. And you're also going to be able to spot out what is real. And the reason you can is because of how different it is compared to everything else that you've ever experienced. Night and day difference. And the consistency is there. Everything you know that is right is showing up in real time right in front of your face. And it goes both ways. It cannot be like that on one side. And usually that's what's going on in the world today. Things be one-sided. It's either the guy that cares way more than the girl, or the girl cares way too more than the guy. And in any of these situations, someone's going to get their heart broken. And that's what's going to happen. You need to find yourself someone who cares equally and mutually as much as yourself. And that's what it's going to be. Y'all put up a fight to make it work. And if y'all's that compatible, it's not going to be much of a fight. It's going to be a lot of good times. A lot of good times. Very, very, very high compatibility. And at the end of the day, everybody wants that. Even these damaged people running around out here today, bro, they low-key want that. They just don't have it right now. They just don't. Which is why they're going crazy and doing things they shouldn't be doing. And you see the results. The results ain't good. Guess what? I didn't do that shit. I stayed back. I stayed patient. And that's what it takes. And I'm looking forward every day of my life, one day at a time, to show to you guys and prove to you guys what this is all about and what it takes. It's what I do best. I make shit happen, and then I educate. So with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top and in the next one.